What's up, everybody? It's Sean, and it's a series I'm doing called Behind the Music, where I ask my friends, family, their stories and how they got started in music. So right now I got my brother, the GOAT, on the keys. He's always killing
it. Not the GOAT, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't
bro.
all that, man. I'm not all that.
Okay. What's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm making it, man. Making it. One day at a time.
Hey, that's all we can do, bro.
Ain't that the truth? It is crazy time on this COVID and stuff going on.
You're right about that. I think COVID changed everything.
Ain't no joke.
Yeah, especially with music, because now everything is just open back up again.
Oh, yeah. And people still catching COVID.
Right?
Yeah, I was in college when COVID started.
So how was it when you were trying to do music in college in the middle of COVID?
Well, like at first, like before COVID came to Drew County, that's where my school is, Point University, you know, for sure, Monkey Skyhawks. Shout out to Point University, go Skyhawks.
Yeah.
Like it's my junior year, and I was getting ready for my junior recital. It's like in the beginning of the spring semester after the first choir concert. Everybody was like, yo, everybody needs to get out and go home because COVID just started. So everybody was just rushing out. And so we just went virtual. Lessons, it's different. Virtual. So when it comes to music, you gotta be like face to face and hands on. Especially when you're learning an instrument or taking lessons.
I saw like y'all had an online concert.
Yeah, we did a virtual concert. We record our parts separately.
So how did y'all bring all that together? Y'all had to record everything separate.
We have a professional like cameraman that knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
So he did all the editing and whatnot. So we pulled it off.
Hey, that's what's up.
All the help with the camera editor and director and everything like that.
Okay. Man, hey, y'all pulled it off because I wouldn't even know y'all put all that together. I thought y'all were all in the same building.
Nah, two different buildings.
Okay. Hey, bro, and tell me about how did you start off in music? Like, when did you look at the keys and say, okay, this is what I want to do?
Actually, I don't even remember like looking at the keys. I remember listening to someone play piano.
Okay.
Like at my private school at Grace Christian School. That's where I started. And started when I was 6 years old, actually.
Oh, nice.
I think I remember telling my mom and my dad that I wanted to play the piano one day. So they just got me books. And not gonna lie, sometimes I did forget my books during lessons. And sometimes I don't, but now I don't forget anything. Because that truly taught me to show initiative and showing that you really want to do it. So yeah, I started, I was 6, and then at age 9, started playing the trumpet. Then the music just like stopped for a long time till my dad got me out of the private school, went to public school. And that's when I got started to like marching band. So when marching band happens, every single year I played a different instrument.
Which instruments did you play?
Freshman year I did trumpet, sophomore year I did baritone, junior year I did tuba, senior year I did French horn, and now since when I went back to college, I'm back on tuba.
So how do you remember all those different instruments and all the different notes?
It takes patience and practice and using the metronome. Sometimes I don't use it. I only use it. I started using it when I was in college. I did not like it.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like the metronome either when I first started. Now I'm like, okay, the metronome is your best friend.
Yeah. Metronome is your best friend, and it can be the best friend that you hate.
You're right. Because it's going to tell you if you're off.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, man, I thought I had it, but then the metronome was like, nope, you're off.
You're wrong.
And What's the difference between playing at a high school level versus when you went to college? 'Cause I know I seen you do like actual concerts where you were on the keys.
Mm-hmm.
So like, is it a big difference between preparing for marching band and football games and different games versus having an actual concert?
It's pros and cons to everything. Like they have some similarities, but they all have some differences.
Okay.
Like from marching band and concerts, you have to memorize your music. Like you can sometimes they have us memorize the music. Like we had no music in our hands. So as a music major, I had to memorize my recital pieces, marching band pieces, and choir pieces.
Man, how long we gonna get to remember all this?
We just played it till we got it all done, or when she tells us to. Like she gives us a deadline to memorize the stuff, and then we just go to choir rehearsal one day. Say, all right, put your photos down. We're gonna sing it. Everybody's like, what am I supposed to do? What note do I song? But surprisingly, sometimes everybody knows their parts, and there are sometimes when people forget their parts. So we just break it up in like chunks.
So if you forget your part in the middle of a concert, what do you do to get through it?
Nobody forgets their part in the middle of a concert because you have so many people around you singing the same part that you use your ears and you use your voice to match pitch. But using your ears is a blessing when it comes to music.
That's true, bro. Because then you can feel the music too.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your plans from here? I know you graduated, music major, almost Dr. Solomon.
I know about all that. I don't know about that Dr. Solomon. I don't know about all that yet, but I know I'm about to get my master's. I already applied, got accepted, now I got to register for classes. And once I get that done, I can get started. Sooner or later, it'll be like during the summer, like either starting in May or starting in June. So now, get started.
And I know you were telling me about being a worship leader.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you decide to be a worship leader? Because you were going from marching band to college music, and now what made you change to saying this is my focus?
It started when I was at a different church when I went to, because I went to a church and they were Church of Christ and they had no instruments, just voices.
Yeah.
Then I could move to a different church because something happened. I'm going into details about that. And then I started playing trumpet there first. And then I decided to do a special at church.
Okay.
To play keys, but I didn't tell anybody, only the worship pastor knew. So a friend of mine and I, we got together, did a song, and then the worship pastor was like, if you can play piano like that, why do you have him on trumpet?
So did they put you on
piano?
Okay.
There's this guy that's been playing piano for a while, and then I honestly don't remember when or why I wanted to do it, but I guess it started when I started playing keys at church. Because when I started playing keys at church, it just felt free. I can just play and nobody can say how to play.
That
makes sense, right?
Hey, that sounds like that's the way you worship.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the keys.
Yeah. I can also worship in different other areas besides keys. I know keys is my main instrument, but God wants me to branch out to different instruments.
I seen you on the guitar too one day because we were having the worship. I think it was acoustic that day.
Yeah, acoustic,
and then you brought out the guitar, and I was like, I didn't even know you could play the guitar. Yeah, bro. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole show, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in, and You can contact my brother on Facebook, Instagram, if you want to know more about him and you just want to connect with him. He's a good brother. And thank y'all for watching.